Hello, my Virgo. So, somewhere within the last few weeks, I said I wanted to do a healing series because I kind of looked at me and then I had some other family and friends that kind of got with me, and it was like, you need to slow down, you need to take better care of yourself, you need to do this and that. And I was like, I really do. And then I remembered that I had this healing deck. Let me see if I can get the glare off of it. I think it's by Jill Pyle. Yes, it's the Sacred Self Care deck. I'm trying to get the glare off of it so y'all can see. There we go. But I remember I had this, and what I started doing is every morning I would pull to see what I needed to focus in on that day for my healing. Something that was, good or something that I needed, but I was overlooking. And so these cards are amazing. If you are a workaholic, if you have a hard time slowing down, if you get stressed out, these are some good cards to have because they pull and tell you what you need in that moment. If it's meditation, if it's to walk outside, if it's to eat a salad, if it's to change anything that you're doing, it's all for your self care and for your health. So I said I wanted to do this for you guys this month. Um, and I'm going to go ahead, of course, do all the other signs. But I wanted to give y'all something to focus on, like me, because my Virgo's in Venus, and I definitely need the self care. So let's get into it. We're going to do 3 card spirit. What does Virgo need this month to focus on with their self care? What does Virgo need this month to focus on with their self care? Virgo, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Some of you must be having issues with your energy. Let's see. Which makes sense because, man, the last few days I have just been dragging ass, y'all. Getting out of the bed, dragging ass. Like, damn, let me go use the bathroom and go back to bed. But once I'm up, I can't go back. I can't lay down. So for some of you, you may have that issue too. One more card, Spirit, for Virgo. What do they need to focus on? Did that one flip? Right. Let's see. Nope. Virgo. What do they need to focus on? One more card for this month. Thank you, Spirit. Be still. So this is literally to slow down and just lay down. Now, this person looks like they are literally outside. They have a yoga mat and they're just laying looking at the stars. But this was the one that flipped out with a lot of force. And it makes sense of everything that I was just saying, Virgo. And Spirit is like, slow down, be still. It's almost like don't try to force anything this month. When you feel like you need to slow down and your body is like, okay, I'm tired, rest. Don't feel like me. Like yesterday, I was cutting the backyard, the front yard. I wanted to weed eat and I wanted to work in my garden. And my body was like, no, no, no. Pay attention. When your body is like, I have enough. I need to lay down. I need to rest. Pay attention to it. Also, it looks like that some of you really need to get in touch with the budget. You need to get in touch with tracking your spending. What are you spending your money on? What are you putting things that you don't need? Do you need it or do you want it? This is about getting your finances to grow. Some of you may be feeling like I want more money, I need more money, but that debit card is just like cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. So you could be having this energy of, I know I'm trying to get a house. I know I'm trying to buy a car. I know I have some health stuff that I need to pay for. Maybe I need to purchase medicine, but my money is looking funny. And Spirit is like, you really need to get on track with how you manage your money this month for your health, for your health. Maybe because you're spending money and then you have to work more to put it back in. You're stressed out. Or, the money that you need to be there is not there. And it's like, okay, now I got to go pick up another job or do something like that. And Spirit is like, no, manage the money better. Then we have your final card, energy work. And this is literally, like I was saying, being tired. This is kind of hand in hand with this card. Let me get the right upward. There we go. I need to slow down. I need to focus on my chakras. I need to focus in on my vibration. to get my energy up. You cannot pour from an empty cup. So some of you may be dealing with this thing where you're pushing, you're pushing, you're pushing, and your body is saying no. And it's showing that it is affecting a lot of different things. Your chakras are out of alignment. So some of you, you could have issues with your foundation, with your root. There may even be hip pain with your sacral, like me. I've been having hip pain because there's a lot of emotional trauma that I'm holding in, and I need to go ahead and release that. Some of us may have issues with our heart. Do we want to love people, but we're scared to love? We're scared to be loved. We're scared to open ourselves up. Our throat chakras, maybe we need to say some things, but we don't want to offend people. So we hold it in, and every time we try to talk, we feel like something is stuck in our throats. It could also be too that your third eye spirit could be trying to communicate with you, trying to show you things, and you may feel a little bit off with it. There are so many centers in our body that need to be balanced, and sometimes it takes us pulling back and focusing on just that moment, just being still or being quiet in that moment. So this week, I want some of you turn your TV off, turn your phone off for 5 minutes. I'm not even going to say a major chunk of energy or a chunk of time with this. 5 minutes. Turn everything off. Just get quiet. If you have kids, you might have to go ahead and do this in your bathroom. Like when I had small kids, I used to hide in there and like turn off my phone, my lights, and then I would just try to relax. Even though I heard chaos outside the door, I was like, I'm not going to deal with it. I'm going to focus in on me. Some of you, this really is about focusing on you, getting your energy right, getting yourself balanced so that you can put your best foot forward. Also, too, definitely with that financial planning, get on top of your money. If you feel like that you have to have a savings account, even if you start something with $20 and it can only put $5 a week in, you need to do that. Watch your spending, you guys. Spirit is saying that the money, I think there's a fear of poverty, and it's like, okay, I'm going to lose all this money. The money is not going to be there. So I got to work more, or I got to stress more about this money, or I got to stress and do this. Get quiet. Ask Spirit to help you. Ask them to show you how you can work smarter, not harder. And then I think you're going to see a big change in just the way you are in your energy and your work. A lot of times that I've really noticed that working, especially as a workaholic, it's like a lot of things I don't have to do. I do them because it feels like, okay, I don't feel productive. And some of that is conditioning. I grew up in a family where you couldn't rest or sit down because they considered that lazy. And so I constantly think that in the middle of the day when I'm sitting down and not doing something that I'm being lazy, but it could be that your body is like, I need to recharge. You need to recharge. So slow down, get quiet, and then also focus in on your money this month, Virgo. All right, my loves. Love you.